If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
And you guys have all played for a number of coaches, a number of coordinators. Ray's played for every coordinator that's been in Baltimore. What is it about Chuck that has clicked with your group, that it's such a perfect fit and you guys are playing at such a high level?
I think just Chuck's personality, it fits so well with the players. When you're hanging out with Chuck, you wouldn't even know that Chuck was a coach if you didn't look and see the gray hair on his chin or the gray hair on his head. The way that he just identifies with us, and he knows what's special about each player. He knows what each player can do and do it well. So when he's calling different defenses, he's like, okay, I'm going to utilize Suggs on coming underneath. I'm going to utilize Ray on beating a back one-on-one. Or I'm going to utilize Brendan to cover a tight end. Or so certain traits like that. And then he knows X's and O's so well. He can look at a team and know exactly how they're going to attack us, and then disguise our system and make it look like there's a flaw there where they're going to attack us, and now we're using that against them to attack them. So he knows the X's and O's so well. So Chuck is a genius, and we have the same personnel that we had last year, but the defense is so much better this year, and it's basically because of one person, and that's Chuck.
Right, and how does he compare to some of the other guys that you played for, and what the relationship is like between Chuck and the guys in that defense?
Yeah, I think that's always the hardest thing to do. You know, I think you get those questions, you know, kind of day in and day out, but, you know, I think every coordinator, every head coach, you know, everybody has their own personality. Every man is different, and Chuck is different in his own way. You know, I knew Chuck at the University of Miami, so, you know, I'm a little biased when it comes to the connection with him. But there's nothing, you know, I'm just going to kind of piggyback off what B.A. said, because his personality fits who we are as men. You know, he's a coach. He's a coach. You know, just when you walk in the meeting room, he's a father 24 hours out of the day. And that's what you can really relate to him about. You can speak to him as a man. He gonna respect you as a man. Everything won't always be a good day, but everything will always end up being the right day with him. And that's what I think as men, you appreciate having a coach like Chuck Pagano.
Hey Ray, before I let you go, every time I talk to one of these national analysts, they all say every year, well, you know what, this is going to be the year you're finally, Ray can't play like this forever. I mean, this is going to be a year that you take a step back and, you know, he'll show his age. Do you laugh when you hear things like that?
Absolutely.
And be honest, what are the chances we see you playing football until you're 50 years old?
No. Can you imagine me walking out with one of those walking sticks?
Oh, I don't think
while I do my dance, I can't do it. No, man, let me tell you something. And this is not just for myself, but this is to many young kids and anybody who wants to do anything. I've heard every critic say anything and everything they wanted to say about me since 1993. I was too small, could never play middle linebacker in this business. 1996, Mel Kiper said I would go 4th, 5th round. I've heard everything. You know, year 5, I'm getting slower. Year 7, I'm getting slower. Year this, every year you're always something, because they have to find something. Because if they actually sat down and watched tape of me, that's why I love, to any critic, I always say, watch tape. That's it. You don't have to argue with anybody.
Right.
You know, the eye in the sky, me and B.A. know this, the eye in the sky don't lie. And it's the only thing that follows work is results. I guarantee you every time. And that's for me, every time I go back to work every off season, there's always some voice I hear in my ear saying, you're getting a step slower. Okay. Sooner or later, somebody's child gonna have to report that same message.
It's pretty good. Brendan, are you getting a step slower?
No.
Man, I hope not. I hope not. So we talked about something as a team, and the thing is that there's 2 things that every successful guy has, and Ray Lewis has it every day, 24/7. Is one, he always wants to be the best, and the second thing that's always on his mind is that he's never good enough. And he's the greatest ever to play the position, but he'll never tell you that ever. He always thinks there's something more he has to do. There's always more film to watch. B.A., let's watch some film. B.A., let's get a workout in. B.A., let's eat a salad and some chicken, like clean. I'm like, no, man, I want a hamburger. You know? So he always wants to be the best, and then in the back of his mind, he thinks that he's always not good enough. And if you have that mentality, you're going to be successful.
I imagine the goal at this point is as simple as winning another Super Bowl.
I'm not doing it for no other reason.
Love to hear that. Fair enough. Love to hear that. Everything that you've done seriously, we appreciate it, and we know there's more to come, and that's the amazing part about this.
Yeah,
So.
you know, before I leave, man, seriously though, you know, me and BA, we talk about this all the time. You know, I travel a lot to see a lot of unfortunate people. I travel a lot to see a lot of sick and ill people, and Baltimore, seriously, you know, since 1996 has embraced me a certain way. And that's why I think I really play the way I've always played in Baltimore. Baltimore is one heck of a city to play football.
I love hearing this.
Love this.
You can hang around for just a couple more minutes? All right, a couple more minutes with Ray Lewis. We will take a quick break. This is Monday Night Live on WNST. It is brought to you by...
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.